Our group went about accomplishing this idea with an application called OCR, Optical Character Recognition. This converts images to text on the computer. With this, we could have visually impaired people with phones use our application to take a photo of text and then have it read out to them with a text-to-speech application. We saw other devices out there which already achieved this, but many of them were impractical or expensive. So we set out to design one that was free, easy to use, and accessible to as many people as possible.
Visual impairment doesn't have to mean blind. That means they're nearsighted, farsighted, colorblind, or completely blind. Their condition impairs their vision, hence the name. Among the 7.5 billion people in the world, about 3.8% have visual impairments of some sort. There's 285 million people who struggle with reading and seeing things clearly, let alone at all. And of those 285 million people, about 90% live in low-income settings. That's 265.5 million people who live in low-income settings. A large portion of this is because finding work may be difficult, especially considering that the large majority of people who are visually impaired do not read written text whatsoever. More people cannot read more than people with glasses do read. However, considering how accessible our app is, many people could benefit from it. If we could just turn that blue section auditory to take over at least 1% of the don't read orange section, then the purpose of our project could be served. After all, 1% is 2.85 million people.
The ultimate goal of our project is to try to give everyone the ability to read. We want to do this by creating a phone app that can read for people, and we want to do it in the most convenient and accessible way possible. We hope to eventually have many improvements to our app, such as having multiple languages, having a user-friendly interface, and be available on all phone types for free. We believe that if all these goals are met, our project can help a lot of people read. We've learned a lot from this project. For example, the importance of graphic design and accessibility. When you're displaying information to people, especially in large quantities, it can be hard for them to be interested or grasp the concept of what you're talking about. That's why it's important to make it accessible and well-designed in order to reach the largest audience.
The image here with a Raspberry Pi shows a prototype that has connected cables for interfacing with the computer to activate the 8 megapixel camera. This connection also allows you to run the main program and output sound through the speakers. The other picture is of a wireframe model in App Inventor that shows a one-button system that is very easy for visually impaired people to use. This comes along with text from the picture that was taken. This helps people who are slightly visually impaired view the text without needing to listen to the audio, which may not be wanted at a given moment. With a PBL like this, it was shocking to find out how many people that were actually visually impaired. This really showed me the necessity for apps like ours so that people with a common disability could feel and live like they don't have a disability at all.
Go.
This project has shown me the value of my designing abilities gained from both this project and the class it was assigned from.
This is our prototype, and we are running the program now.
World OCR working.